Yo! Welcome back to the channel. Kamusta sa inyo lahat? The incandescence economy is in crisis. For months, Jinhsi has been the undisputed empress of spectral DPS, setting the standard for elegant destruction. But every ruler needs a council, and until now, Zhezhi has been the go-to incandescence bot, serving as Jinhsi's perfect off-field executioner. That is, until a certain Resonator decided to waltz in with Havoc-infused chaos, coordinated damage, and the audacity to heal. Enter Cantarella. Now, the question isn't just who is better, but whether these two can combine to create the ultimate incandescence-enabling duo. Some believe Cantarella will dethrone Zhezhi entirely, while others claim these two are about to rewrite the Jinhsi meta. Today, we're uncovering the truth. Are they rivals or are they allies in the greatest coordinated damage heist Wuthering Waves has ever seen? Chapter 1: The Coordinated Damage Conspiracy. Jinhsi doesn't ask for much, just unwavering devotion, precise incandescence uptime, and a team built entirely around making her feel like the strongest spectral DPS to ever exist. Enter Zhezhi and Cantarella, two very different sub-DPS units with one shared goal: making Jinhsi shine. Zhezhi has been the go-to incandescence bot because of her persistent glacial coordinated attacks. Every time Jinhsi lands a hit, Zhezhi answers with her own, like a dutiful ice-bound shadow. She's reliable, she's consistent, and most importantly, she ensures Jinhsi's incandescence is filled. On the other hand, Cantarella is here to disrupt the status quo. Instead of cold, calculated precision, she brings a symphony of destruction. Havoc-based coordinated damage that triggers on enemy hits and provides Jinhsi with sustain. Her attacks aren't just supporting Jinhsi, they're actively enabling more aggressive play. And let's be honest, a healing sub-DPS that also fuels Jinhsi's carnage? That's just cheating. But here's the real question: do they stack? And if so, does this mean Jinhsi's incandescence uptime can reach an even more absurd level? The math suggests it's possible, but synergy is about more than just numbers. Chapter 2: Synergy or Sabotage. Meta slaves and free thinkers gather round. It's time to answer the real question. Do Zhezhi and Cantarella actually work together, or are they stepping on each other's elegantly poised toes? At first glance, Zhezhi and Cantarella seem like they should conflict. Both are built around coordinated damage, both want to be slotted into the same Jinhsi team, and both technically occupy the same off-field sub-DPS role. But here's the plot twist: they don't interfere with each other. Instead, they weave a coordinated damage masterpiece. Zhezhi's glacial procs ensure a steady buildup of incandescence energy, while Cantarella's Havoc attacks provide additional layers of sustain and burst potential. With both of them on the field, Jinhsi's damage uptime isn't just extended, it's being amplified from two completely different angles. Chapter 3: The Hidden Support Utility Nobody is Talking About. Sure, coordinated damage is nice, but what makes Zhezhi and Cantarella truly insane for Jinhsi is their support utility. These two aren't just damage dealers, they're secretly enabling Jinhsi to break past her previous limit in ways nobody expected. Let's start with Cantarella. On the surface, she's just an off-field damage dealer, but she's also packing Havoc-based sustain. And let's be honest, Jinhsi loves to throw hands. Her playstyle encourages hyper-aggressive incandescent spam, but this also means she's constantly putting herself in danger. Cantarella fixes that by keeping Jinhsi alive through passive healing, something that Zhezhi simply doesn't provide. Meanwhile, Zhezhi's role isn't just about damage either. She's subtly one of the best enablers for Jinhsi's consistency. And then, we have the Empyrean Anthem Sonata Conspiracy. If both Zhezhi and Cantarella equip Empyrean Anthem, their double attack stat buffs will stack. directly boosting Jinhsi's damage beyond normal limits. That's right, this isn't just an incandescence farm, it's a full-on Jinhsi damage steroid operation. Together, Cantarella and Zhezhi form an unholy trinity with Jinhsi, one providing sustain, the other providing consistency, and both buffing Jinhsi's raw power. So, will this break the meta, or will it break our wallets instead? Let's be real, no meta discussion is complete without considering the cost. If you're free to play, the idea of pulling both Zhezhi and Cantarella probably feels like a cruel joke. But if you do have them, you're staring at the closest thing to a perfect Jinhsi team we've seen so far. The biggest takeaway, Zhezhi and Cantarella don't compete for Jinhsi's favor. They enhance each other. Cantarella covers Jinhsi's biggest weakness, sustain, while Zhezhi ensures uninterrupted spectral uptime, and with both stacking Empyrean Anthem buffs, Jinhsi's power ceiling just got raised. So, do you need both of them? Maybe not. But if you want the most absurdly broken Jinhsi comp possible, if you want her to be played the way she was meant to be played, well, maybe yeah, you might need to start hoarding those pulls. There you have it. The Jinhsi meta isn't doomed, it's actually evolving. Zhezhi remains a staple of spectral teams, but Cantarella isn't here to challenge her throne. Instead, she's here to complete her, adding a layer of sustain and burst havoc damage that Zhezhi alone couldn't provide. This isn't just about who's the better incandescence bot anymore. It's about whether you're ready to embrace the next level of Jinhsi team building. Of course, all of this comes at a cost. Literally, if you've already spent everything pulling for Jinhsi, the idea of chasing both Cantarella and Zhezhi might feel like some kind of elaborate gotcha tax. But if you manage to pull them both, you're looking at one of the most perfectly optimized Jinhsi comps to date, a team that takes her from a top-tier DPS to something closer to unfair. But now, I want to hear from you. Is this duo actually worth the hype, or is this just another case of the meta hype machine running wild? Are you going all in for both, or are you sticking with what you already have? Let me know in the comments below. And yo, if you enjoyed this video, do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because trust me, we're not done breaking the game yet. More analysis, more theory crafting, and more absolutely unhinged takes are on the way. Thank you so much for watching. Maraming salamat po, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.